Thank you for tuning in to your daily Wallops weather briefing for Wednesday, November 25th. We're seeing some upper-level clouds out there this morning. We'll continue to see those upper-level clouds increase throughout the day. Also seeing some clouds in the mid-level coming in the next hour or two. And clouds will slowly increase as we go throughout the afternoon and tonight, with rain arriving as we go into the pre-dawn hours of tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at our surface analysis across the area today. We still have high pressure over the area. It has shifted east of the Delmarva this morning, and that's going to help increase our south to southwesterly flow across the area. You can see the pressure gradient tightening up here as we have this low pressure starting to move in towards the mid-Atlantic region. That'll give us some slightly breezy south to southwesterly winds this afternoon and into this evening ahead of this front that's expected to impact us tomorrow, giving us scattered rain showers throughout much of the day, maybe even a very slight chance of a thunderstorm for tomorrow morning. Taking a look at our satellite today, still have a widespread upper-level clouds across pretty much the entire region, and like I said, going to be seeing these clouds throughout the day and then seeing some lower clouds beginning to increase across the region as we go into this afternoon and especially into this evening and tonight. Taking a brief look at our upper-level winds this morning, we're seeing south to southwesterly winds at the surface around 15 knots or so as of 7 a.m. this morning. Just above the surface, those winds are shifting south, more southwesterly, around 30 to 35 knots through 9,000 feet. Then westerly, continuing to increase up the column to 60 to 70 knots at the 25,000 foot level. Seeing our freezing level this morning at around 11,000 feet. Taking a look at our forecast for today, we're going to be seeing a high in the low 60s late this morning into the early afternoon hours. Southwesterly winds will increase late this morning, 8 to 13 knots and slightly gusty, and then actually weakening a bit as we go towards the mid to late afternoon as they shift more southerly around 5 to 10 knots, and then those southerly winds will increase once we get towards sunset and into the overnight hours from 8 to 13 knots around 8 p.m. and then slowly increasing throughout the overnight hours, becoming 10 to 15 knots and gusty before sunrise tomorrow morning. We're going to be seeing an early low tonight of around 54 degrees, which should occur around sunset or just thereafter. And then as we get that southerly flow starting to ramp up, those temperatures are going to slowly rise for the overnight hours in advance of the front that's going to be bringing us scattered rain showers for our Thanksgiving. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, currently seeing there's a few clouds of 3,000 feet, starting to see some clouds near 7,000 feet move in, and then there's some broken upper-level cirrus layers. We'll see that 7,000 foot layer start to increase early this afternoon, and then seeing those clouds around 3,000 to 4,000 feet increase as well once we get towards the late afternoon hours, with that cirrus layer becoming overcast by the late afternoon time frame. As we go into tonight, going to see a few clouds develop near 1,000 feet, becoming scattered or broken at times, especially if we get to any shower activity just after midnight there, and becoming broken at 3,000 feet as well, and broken to overcast at 6,500 once we get past about 2 a.m., especially if we get into any shower activity. We could be seeing those ceilings a little bit lower. Only expecting a slight chance of a shower between midnight and 4 a.m. Rain will become more likely once we get towards the 8 a.m. hour, and then chances continuing to increase as we go towards the mid to late morning hours for Thursday. Could also be seeing a very slight chance of a thunderstorm between about 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Tomorrow, and then maybe even throughout the late morning hours too. But right now it looks like less than 15% chance of that occurring. Let's take a look at some model guidance as we go over the next 24 hours here or so. This is our short-term weather model showing you when this rain will arrive. This time frame is around midnight, when we could potentially start to see some sprinkles develop across the region. And as we fast forward until we get to 4 a.m., that's when the bulk of the rain is going to start knocking on our doorstep, and we're going to start to see those rain showers increase. And this is 8 a.m. when we should be seeing some widespread shower activity across the Delmarva, which will continue throughout the late morning hours and potentially into the afternoon as well. Taking a look at our longer range model here, this is starting this evening, and then we'll see that rain increase across the area as we go into tomorrow, looking for a showery Thanksgiving for throughout the day tomorrow, and like I said, very slight chance of a thunderstorm early. Then as we go into Friday, going to be seeing that rain move out of the area. Can't rule out a brief sprinkle, as we might have a little bit of upper level energy trying to swing through again, but looks like only like a very, very slight chance of a sprinkle on Friday, if any at all. We are going to get some drier air moving to the area for our Saturday time frame. We're going to see some beautiful conditions out there for Saturday. Should be pretty tranquil and seasonable across the area. Sunday, getting high pressure across the mid-Atlantic once again. Should be giving us another pleasant day out there. And then as we go into Sunday night, we're going to see that high pressure shift east once again, and we're going to see some southeasterly flow start to really ramp up, bringing in some warmer air and some more moisture ahead of this pretty deep low that's going to be coming out of the Gulf states, and that's going to be impacting us to start our week next week on Monday, giving us some widespread shower activity, maybe even some briefly heavy rain, and maybe even a chance of a thunderstorm, as well as this is looking like a pretty strong low as it will be moving up, impacting the mid-Atlantic and deepening across the Ohio Valley. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast here, mostly cloudy and overcast today with a high of 62. Going to be seeing an early low of 54 tonight with temperatures rising throughout the overnight hours. We're going to be seeing a high of around 68 degrees tomorrow as we get some more milder air with those showers moving through. Very slight chance of a morning thunderstorm as well, but it does look like rainy throughout the day Thursday. Rain should be out of here by Thursday evening, expecting a low Friday morning of 49 degrees. And then a pleasant day on Friday with a high of 63, just a very, very slight chance of a sprinkle under mostly cloudy skies. And then Saturday looks like to be a very pleasant, seasonable day, high of 62, low of 45. Sunday, we'll see that low a little bit cooler with a low of 40, high of 60. We'll see clouds increase ahead of our next weather system, and we're going to be seeing an early low Sunday of around 47, and then we'll see some south to southeasterly winds really ramp up ahead of a low that's going to be moving our way out of the Gulf. And we are expecting some showers and perhaps a thunderstorm Monday throughout the day, maybe even some heavy rain at times. It also looks to be a rather breezy across the area. Some models showing wind gusts in excess of 40 miles per hour possibly, so we will be keeping an eye on that, as it looks like to be a pretty decent system moving through the area. And then behind that, on Tuesday, models are a little bit of a disagreement when that cold air behind that front for Monday is going to move in. Might take a day or two for it to actually arrive. So looking for a high of 59 degrees on Tuesday under mostly cloudy skies. That will do it for your daily weather briefing. Have a happy Thanksgiving.